I remember the day that I was told that there are laws in the universe. And these are not man-made laws. These are laws that exist, whether I like it or not. And I remember how angry I was because I couldn't accept that fact that there are laws that decide and govern things, and I have no choice about it. And I was told, well, you have choice. You can abide by the laws or try to fight them, but the laws are the laws. And I started to research to try and see if I can refute this fact, if I can see if it's true or not. And I started by collecting examples of things that appear in a duality. And I remember spending time looking in nature and looking anywhere to see a basic law that speaks about things appearing or as a straight line or as a circle. And I was told, there's a duality of things, and you can find them or like the number 1 or the letter I, or like a 0 or the letter O. And if you start searching for I's and O's in the world, you might be surprised. So there are certain laws, and this basic one of dualism is something I would advise you to start looking around at, maybe for the next few days, and maybe even write it down. So like a finger is like a straight line, but if you look at it from here, it's circular. And different letters are I's or O's. A leaf of a tree can be a long one, or it can be a round one. If you're kind of walking along outside and you'll see the wheel of the car is circular, but the motion of the car is a line. Or if you look, there's the lamp post, but the lamp is circular. So you start looking around and you see these two things that start appearing everywhere. Body parts, a river and a lake, sun and a beam. And as you collect these examples, start writing them down, you might notice there are other examples that start coming up in dualism that you're not exactly sure if they fit, like a pot and a lid. How would you put that in? Because when people speak about yin and yang or masculine and feminine, it's everywhere. And we didn't invent it. But when people build things and manufacture things, anything we're doing into the physical world, we have to do it coming from the laws of nature. So a tree will be something straight and branches, but if you cut the tree, you see the circles. If you drop a stone into water, it goes down in a straight line, but you get these rings. So try that. Try and see if you can write down a few hundred examples. And this is important because we spoke in the past about repetition. If you do something for a short time, you just look for a few examples, it won't impress your system. Impress, I mean cause an impression. But if you continue daily for a while to collect more and more examples, there is a point where something in you will say, now I've got it. And that's when it actually becomes part of you. And you start looking around at the world in a different way. It's not just that binary system is 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. It's the fact that everything is built on these two very fundamental, basic powers in nature. We can see it in architecture, in art. We can see it in music, how they write music everywhere. So try this if you like. And let's meet and talk about it.